Hello and welcome back to our adventures in Westeros. We are currently in the Vale and we have a couple of quests which are going to send us all over the Vale. Before we do that, however, we have these two Instructor of Night quests right next to us. Do we want to do them? I don't see a reason not to, basically, because they basically take no time. So let's do them. Lord Orwell Gorse is the first one that we're going to work for. Alright, let's go. Right, I'm also going to slow it down because it does use time normally here. Ah, okay. You would like me to train some people. Who have we got? We have Lord Kerwick Lesper, Master Tristan, and Master Morton. Master Morton is terrible. I choose Master Morton. He's facing Joran. Joran looks helpless. Joran got outclassed? I mean, he's not very good, to be fair, but anyway. I will teach him. He learned a lot from me. Tristan. Joran once again outmatched. I will teach him. Wonderful. So we've got a guaranteed success. Kerwick. No matter what, we got a success. Let's roll it. Aha. We got contract completed and it was a good one. We excelled. We got two things off of that. Two make requests we can do. One, we can gain 60 gold. I will definitely do that. And Orwell? I'll gain the 400 provisions. That seems reasonable. Right. Back we go. We can go back to speed 5. Now we will do the same on the other side. Right. Let's travel. Slow it down again. So we have Lucas Stewart and Lord Simon Templeton. You see the men. So Gawain, Willis, and Jerian. So these guys are better than us. Well, not better than us. We're actually much better. Better than Joran by far. I could try and recruit Gawain. Do I want Gawain? The nice thing about Gawain is that he is a knight, which means that in theory, he could make other people in our court knights, which is useful. Beyond that, though, I think Gawain should just follow my moves. Nice. Okay. Oh yeah, people are saying I should marry my courtiers off, like marry my followers off. I'm deliberately not doing that, because one, there are events where they can marry into each other, which I think is fine. And then two, I kind of like that we have like 1 or 2 children each generation. I think if we had many more children each generation, it would be hard to keep track of everyone at our court. I mean, already I'm looking at some members of our court and being like, I don't fully remember you. Some I fully remember and others I don't. I like keeping it just small enough that I can remember people. Anyway, we're going to educate Willis. Right, we'll do the 67% one. He learned a lot, which means we've already succeeded. And there's a chance we get 111. We get 111. Wonderful. That was very good. 2 of these. Let's see what we got here. So, Lord Lucas. Well, it looks like I can only grab provisions off of him, so I'll grab provisions. Lord Simmons, grab 68 gold. Great. I am also thinking we should probably start raising up our men-at-arms slightly. Like, just increase the amount that we have. Just because we're getting to the point where it might be nice to be able to join different, like, factions and things that are happening. Maybe we start with our Winter Wolves. Let's start upgrading them a little bit. It cost me 90 per upgrade. Do I want to do it twice? I'm going to do it twice. How much does it cost to refill these guys? 80. Yeah, that seems reasonable. Right. So that now means that we have 480 troops, which is actually fairly reasonable. Like that's a big number of troops to be working with, given they're all men at arms. Right, and then we have to go to Bludden. So Bludden is up here, and Iron Oaks. Iron Oaks is where? Ah, it's there. Okay, well I guess we'll go to Iron Oaks first. We will travel without camp. Cool, let's go. And we're done. Wonderful. I don't think we're close enough to get anything else, so maybe it's time for us to visit the Eyrie. on the way past. We're heading towards here. So I think this is where I need to go, right? Yeah. So on the way, we're going to visit the Bloody Gate, series of fortifications along the narrow high road that leads to the Vale of Arran. And we're going to go to the Eyrie, which is an ancient stronghold and seat of House Arran perched at the mountains of the moon thousands of feet above the valley below. Because of its location, it's considered by most to be all but impregnable to attack. And then Gates of the Moon, the great victory over the Andals the great victory of the Andals over that of the First Men, and the Battle of the Seven Stars secured the Vale for House Arran and established the Kingdom of Mountain and Vale. There we go, we got there in the end. And then after that I want to go to Strongsong. Nice. Now yeah, of course each one that we visit gets us 20 gold now, so definitely worth doing that. Right, apply, and we're off. Familiar trees. Haven't we seen that massive tree before? I swear we're going in circles. I know exactly where we are, or send scouts ahead. I know exactly where we are. I found the correct path. Wonderful. Cool. Got some more money. A study in Marshall. Gunther, the local captain, and a few of his officers greet me as my entourage enters the military camps of the Eyrie. I quickly dismount, eager to inspect the local barracks, positively brimming with activity. I nod, appreciating the organised chaos I'm observing. Now, what would my lady want to do next? Gunther looks at me expectantly and says, I wouldn't mind some sparring. What is this contraption, or actually have somewhere to be? Let's say I wouldn't mind some sparring. Did we get anything from it? We got a marshal. Wonderful. Our marshal isn't that good, but an extra point is always nice to have. It's probably worth us grabbing confidants. Do we have any friends? No. Okay, it's probably not worth us grabbing confidants to reduce our stress gain. Then. Room to rule would be nice if we had children. Yeah, I guess we'll start working on that. We'll take Heart of the Family, even though we have no family to get opinion with, just on the off chance that we can get Groom to rule later. It just puts us a little closer to a really good perk, basically. And a willing follower. Hello, treasure. Are you hungry? I'm a cook, you see. I work at the local tavern. Oh yeah, the other reason why I don't want to marry off all of my followers is because like at least 30% of the gameplay when you're a landless person is getting new followers. So I don't want to have our court become too full, because then I'll just be like, nah, I shouldn't recruit you on all of these. I mean, I might still do that, but in this case, Megan has come to us. She may be a little bit of gallows bait, maybe a little bit of a schemer. In fact, she's very much a schemer, but she's a good cook. So we'll hire her for provisions. Right. We get 233. Wait, I brought my camp here, right? Yeah, I did. Okay, it said I should return to my camp, and I got surprised. I was like, why is it saying that? A grand tournament is joinable. Well, somebody told me a button I should press, and I want to have a look at it. Of course I'll go to a grand tournament. Where is it? Oh. Oh, it's in Braavos. Well, that's really easy to get to, actually. Like, especially given where we are. I'm just putting these in as a way back as well. Go to all of these. There we go. We might be spinning around here a little bit more than we need to, but that's okay. Right, and then the Titan. Seems reasonable. Anything here that's got any lore? No. Definitely no. All followers will get their skill increased by a point here. Cool. Apply. And we're off to the tournament. When are we going to arrive? 6th of the first moon. Wait, no, we're going to arrive in the 10th moon, and it starts on the 6th of the first moon. So we're going to arrive 2 months early, which is fine. So I think we're still able to do things 2 months early at tournaments. Right. Wonderful. So somebody said the button I'm looking for here is this one. Aha. So Giles is not allowed to participate. Or he's already participating? So he's the only person who's allowed to participate as well, which is wild. Why? Oh, there he is. Right. He's already participating. So why is he the only one that's allowed to participate? Is it because he's a knight? He's not... Oh, he's got a Hastluder already? That must be the reason. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I don't actually... Do I have any knights in my court? Let's do a little court search for knights. No. Okay. So it might be that only knights and people who already have the Hastluder trait are allowed to participate. I mean, there's an easy way to test, right? Let's just test our theory. Or maybe if you're landed, you're excluded. So you're landless and you have neither. Okay, I have no idea then. But anyway, that's who's allowed to participate from us, and he's participating. Cool. I'm not competing. Am I allowed to compete in this one? I am. I'm allowed to participate in the board game tournament. Nice. None of the other ones, but at least I can participate in something. Right. And then, our goal is triumph. Is that right? Yeah, it could be right, I suppose. Yeah, let's triumph and then go to the tourney grounds. A new hire. Squires laugh and joke while they polish helms and mail. One of them snorts so hard it sounds like a pig, and the rest soon imitate him. Their captains loiter nearby. Among these I spot Sagato, Magister Tomorrow's counselor. His skills have been greatly praised, and his name resonates as one of the possible victors. I could convince him to join my own group. So I could pay him some money, and he would join my camp. He doesn't seem that good, but okay. Skillful man deserves a skillful liege or no liege at all. More prestigious life awaits you on the road. I do not wish to offend Magister tomorrow. Let's try and recruit this guy. Let's say you can get more prestigious life with me. He joined me. That's cool. Is he now also in the tournament? Nope. Of course not. That'd be crazy. He's not allowed to participate, despite participating. Right. 17 days. Alright. Well, we'll chill. Oh, the other ones are open. Where do we want to go? Sometimes I want to go to Artisan's Quarters to buy things, but... what else do we want to do? Guess we could go to the tent camp. Let's see. Bad air. We had this one in the last tournament. I'm just going to get fresh air this time to get the health boost. Right. Carrying on. Tourney grounds in 5 days. Where victory is fostered. My captains stand assembled for their day's training, their attendants laden with kit. Giles and myself stand before all. Captains, what you do not know, ask humbly to be taught, urges Giles. Together we represent our leader. Let us together prepare for our glories. He turns to me, eyes gleaming. Command us. So I can improve this guy's score, basically. I can improve our score slightly and get us some of this, but every captain will gain the Hastluder trait, which might mean that they can participate. Yeah, or I could give Giles a nickname. Let's do one of these, and let's improve our wit experience in preparation for doing this. Yeah. Let's do that. So I still have nobody else who can participate, but hopefully that now means that all of my captains now actually have the Hastluder trait. Yes, so maybe if we participate in future tournaments, they'll be able to get something. Alright. Or they'll be able to participate. Let's go. 25 days, 18 until something opens. Alright. Cool. So we'll chill. There we go. Do you want to go back to the tents? No, let's go to the temple. 2 moons. A portent! A sign! I hear yelling coming from the shore as I approach the door. Hermelo stumbles upon me, pointing at the sky. Following his frantic eyes, I see it. The moon. Another moon. I've read about it in archives of old, he continues. Announces something, but what? It's an omen. It announces my victory. We superstitious. Moons are as round as coins. It's wealth, obviously. Two perfectly beheaded silhouettes, or it means nothing. Let's say it announces my victory. I got a martial perk. Did I become superstitious? No. Alright. Was I going for loyalty and respect? I guess I could take this. I mean, we're about to get Hastlider trait experience, so let's increase it by 25%. Sure, it also makes our husband like us even more. Are we still a steadfast camp, by the way? I haven't checked in a while. Oh yeah, all 18 followers support us. That's good. Right, back to the activity. First up, wrestling. So, did my guy qualify? Doesn't look like he qualified for this one. Do Tomorrow versus Moredo versus Tomorrow versus Hilario, Eso, Bodano, Polaris, Herio. So I think one of these, I think it's either Herio or Valerio. Yeah, I think I want to bet on Herio. Let's see. Yes, definitely is the safe bet. Okay. So, Herio made it through, unsurprisingly. So that means it's Tomorrow versus Herio, which seems reasonable. Yeah, this seems like a fairly straightforward one in the first bout. Second bout could be anything. I suspect that this guy has the edge. Let's see. And Herio made it through. Yeah, okay, that makes a lot of sense. And then Valerio made it through. Again, makes a lot of sense. Let's see who's gonna win. Is it our guy? Is it the other guy? It's... Oh, it's the other guy. He got defeated. Well. Oh well. My champion didn't qualify. Interesting that it says that that's my champion. But that's not my champion. Anyway, it doesn't matter. My guy didn't qualify anyway. Tourney grounds? Let's go. Feathered Entertainment. So this is the Falcon one that we've had before. We could gain Falcon or trait experience, but let's go double or nothing. Let's see if we can get money. I lost another bet. Fair enough. Alright. Don't know where we're gonna go now. Maybe the tavern this time, just for some variety. Roisterous revelry. Food and drink is abundant during the tournament to the delight of the attendees. 3 peasants in particular seem to be sharing what looks like an entire keg of mead. I can rile them up or say disgusted. I'm not gonna rile them up, we're honest. Let's say it's disgusted. Level of fame has now gone up to exalted amongst men. Wonderful. Doesn't really do anything for us, but wonderful. Yes, this is still the only guy who can participate in anything. I don't know if he's going to be any good, but... It's alright, how many days? 2. Tourney grounds. Be a woman. I greet a band of captains as they wander past me. One straggling behind the rest makes me pause. Spinning on my heel, I call after the figure. They are clad in shapeless, ill-fitting armor. Their eyes wide and clearly terrified beneath their helmet. I think this is meant to say be a man, but anyway, something isn't right here. Stepping forward, I rip off the helmet before they have a chance to react. Standing before me, looking around furtively to see if anyone else has noticed, is none other than a woman, dressed as a captain no less, planning to compete as a captain even. The reason I think it's be a man is I think it's meant to be a reference to Mulan. Anyway, I can say I'll keep your secret, and they can join the tournament. I could do with the services of someone like you. Regards, guards, there's a woman in the tournament. Oh, I'll recruit you, definitely. Yeah, I mean, she looks incredible. I'll take the stress to recruit her. And it doesn't cost very much either. Do they count as a captain? They do. Oh ho. And they're actually in the tournament. Let's see if they can qualify. That's the next step. Giles qualified. Yes. Alright. I'll place a bet. I don't even know who's in the tournament. No, I want to place a bet on Giles. No, it's a bad idea. I want to place a bet on Giles. The crowd leans in as a competitor readies themselves, but the atmosphere is cut through keenly by a screeching voice. Alaro has burst onto the field. How could you be watching this idle, time-wasting filth? Boo this man. Boo him. Get him out of here. Right. Alright. Giles is clearly winning, apparently. Is he gonna win? I may not qualify for board games, apparently. That's horrible news. Trumpets sound, the crowd clamours, competitors begin to assemble. The contest is over and someone's moment in the sun is being readied. A herald steps forward, voice booming out across the scene. After many trials and tribulations, and above all else, some truly spirited competition, we have our final three. In third place, the gutsy Valerio, coming in a close second. Amistello. That, of course, leaves us with our victor, Giles. Look how it says my champion did not compete. He's not my champion. Giles won. Alright. So, as he's a landless captain, I gain prestige and a ton of money. And I get money. And I get money. And I get money. And he gains Merry Aim for 5 years, which is good. And he gets a prize. Ooh. Alright. Cool. Tourney grounds. We need to compete. Almost there. Marching into the tourney grounds, I join a group of contestants exchanging common stratagems, hinting dramatically at flourishes yet to come. A few spectators already look down at us, chewing roasted meat and spitting bones. The churls call for a spectacle. Some of us gripe at this distraction from training. Others, amidst the hollering, insist that this has become a moment for proving. And say, I'll show you all how it's done. What are you looking at? Or I should take my leave now. Let's say, I'll show you all how it's done. My training is embarrassing. That's not good. Oh, what have we got here? Oh, our pavilion building's done. Nice. So I can now get whatever I needed for... Was it supply tent I needed? Yes. Yes, I need the supply tent so that we can get a better place to eat food. It's not a great reason for doing it, but it's why we're doing it. Right. Still apparently won't qualify, but we're close. Anyone else doing this one? Oh, it's just these two. I think Artisans probably gives us the best chance, but I'm going to go Tent Camp and see what's in it. Nightly Fanfare. You're going to win this, my bodyguard Giles exclaims. It'll be trivial, like when you bested Alton in single combat. You're much too noble, lady, and charming to fail. Feels good to know my captain's at my back. Feel unstoppable. I'd be nothing without my glorious supporters, or thank the drowned god for my coming victory. I feel unstoppable. We're very, very close to qualifying now. Tourney grounds is what we need for the next one. Need an event that gives us like a ton of extra qualification points. Almost there. Okay, 67%. Let's go. Aha! We are now on track to qualify. Alright. Well, that's good. It's slipping. I may not qualify. No! There's nothing I can do about it. I qualified! Yes! Alright. My first bout, I've been pitted against Barbo Frager. Okay, Barbo. Do I think I'm better than him? Probably not. Well, it depends on what we use, but I think it uses Learning, Martial, and Intrigue, which are by far my worst. We're 7-7-12. He's 6-18-18. I think he's going to crush us, but I'm ready. We're also pregnant. Oh, okay. I'm not going to cheat, mainly because we would be immediately found out. I'm intently focused on the chessboard, and the whole audience sits in hushed anticipation too. Suddenly, with a harsh metal clang, the entire audience's attention is drawn to the foolish squire who just toppled a collection of weapons and armor to the ground. Nobody's looking at the board. Now is my opportunity to turn the game by tampering with the pieces. I'm not going to cheat. 1, because I'll get found out, and 2, because I am honorable. So I will not cheat. Check. The soft clinking, or the soft click of moving pieces disturbs the calm. We're deep into the endgame now. The game hangs in the balance. I ponder what's already happened, such as when the pieces move quietly, urgently. Neither of us have long to force our win. How this game is going to end is anyone's guess. The margin of victory is so small, and the cost of error is so large. Well, I think we got to go for the 40%, right? We got to take a gamble. Let's do it. It failed, and we have lost in the quarterfinal. Well, wasn't our game, but at least we got to participate. Right. Let's see, I don't think any of our knights qualified, right? That was Magister Becco, Zarabello, Ferrego, and Barbo. Well, I guess I'm rooting for Barbo, because Barbo is the one who beat us. Zarabello is through. Barbo is through. Now Zarabello versus Barbo. It should be Zarabello's game to lose. I mean, his learning is incredible. Let's see. The winner is someone. It's Barbo. Hey, at least we lost to the eventual winner. It's got a level of clout to it. Right. So, he gets a whole bunch of stuff. But we at least gain tabletop player for 5 years. We get some learning. We get maximum battle rolls. Hasslitter trait experience. That's cool. Yeah. And now the tournament is over. Conclusion. Giles had the finest aim in the archery. Valerio was an indomitable opponent as they took first place in the wrestling. And Magister Barbo's sharp mind outthought all adversaries to win the board games. I was unable to win a contest. So what did Giles get? He got a prize brooch. Alright. It's not bad. Yeah. And we gained a little experience in bow, apparently, and a little experience in wit. I think that bow one was from the event that we had with the knights. But still, that wasn't too bad. Yeah. Definitely not bad. And Giles probably has some more experience as well. Although I don't know if it's actually locked his experience in yet. Oh, I'm going to have a look at that in a second. I just want to have a look at this. Oh, that is his experience. Okay. The contest in front of me is reaching a crescendo. The participants evenly matched. I grip the wooden railing in front of me and yell my appreciation along with the rest of the crowd. Said yell, however, swiftly turns into a strangled cry as I feel something trickling down my spine. Some sort of fluid, something both hot and cold somehow. I spin on my heel to find myself confronted by Belanara, her goblet swishing with the remains of the unidentified drink currently crawling its way down my back. Now then, watch where you're going, she burbles, gesturing accusingly at me with the cup. You should be more careful. Say, how about I buy us both another? Guards, get this loathsome hag out of my sight, or you're right, my mistake. We're vengeful. We'll call her a hag. Yeah. Wait, are we at her tournament? I just realized. Wait a second, am I? Yes, I'm at her tournament. I'm like, get this hag out of my sight. I'm gonna repair this, I'm sure. It's not worth it, but I'll repair it anyway. It's ours. This is over. Now it's time for us to get back on the road. More money there. There is a language barrier here, but because they speak Valerian and I speak Valerian, we actually progress by 7 days. Nice. Pounding hooves. Ugh, my head, moans Malia as she rides ahead of me. I raise an eyebrow in silent inquiry at the woman's exclamation. In response, Malia simply slumps down across her horse, whimpering and clutching at her temples. Clearly someone had a good night last night. I'll slow down for her. That's fine. Right, gain a bunch more experience. And available perks. So we have a learning perk. Huh. Seeing what I want in here. I guess I probably want something like wash your hands. I'm just seeing what other stuff we've got here. Proselytize to locals. You can try and convert places. I don't think we're quite there yet. We haven't found a religion we're willing to commit to. I like mental resilience and carefree. I think those could be useful for us. The reduced chance of us getting illness and our courtiers getting illness, though, makes more sense for us. And it is how our first child died, so maybe they focus the mind slightly. How long till our second child? Another 5 months or so. Alright. Let's hang around here. Have we got anything better to do? No. Let's do gather provisions, first of all. We'll get a team of foragers. Gets us some food. Let's visit the castle holding. Bingo of the locals. Hear a story. And we'll grab ourselves some stewardship lifestyle experience. Wonderful. That now means I can get us renowned artificers. Followers produce significantly higher quality artifacts. Which is funny because none of them are actually able to participate in those schemes because we're drowned god, but that's okay. Do it anyway. Who's up for recruitment? We have Shirlise the Temperate, Beomar the Philanthropic, who does appear to be quite good. He's 21? He's a miracle worker herbalist with whole of body completed. And then we have Emma. Well, I think it's gotta be Beomar. Yeah, and he gets another 5 learning at the end of it. Alright, welcome to the team, Beomar. Castle. We'll visit local training grounds. We can have a training session to increase our prowess by 1. I don't think we need to. Evil bodies at the garrison. Who have we got? We have Raymond. We have Uther. I don't need either of those. Let's play some dice. I paid him some money, but I lost some stress anyway. And then the main reason I'm here, Town Crier. I really want traveling contracts right now. Yeah, righteousness contracts sound good. You didn't get me any. You got me some performing a play contracts. Alright, well. We could perform in plays if these guys have money. You have a reasonable amount. You have 200. You have 100. Yeah, let's go perform in this guy's play. Let's go. Perform in a play. I've now finished the domicile building as well. So, I'm going to go 3-2 again. And then supply tent. We're going to... Wait, have I finished baggage train? I have. Right, we're now going to upgrade the supply tent. And just continue upgrading it. Right, so... socialite. And that. Yeah, so Roffo and Megan makes the most sense. 24-15, so there's a big jump there. 27, 30. Yeah, so it makes sense that it's Lorcas, Ormana, and then Wenda. Okay, it's going up by 9%, and it's 27-day phases. Fair enough. Right, so we'll clear that out. And we'll chill here. Yep. Just sit here and wait for the play. Wonderful. All seems good to me. A strange sailor. I find myself spending the evening in a local tavern, swapping stories with a talkative old sailor, Jaymond the Jolly. You tell a man's tale, my lady, he laughs, cutting off another one of my stories. Look at me, old missing leg. Why, my ship once had a leak to plug it did, and had naught else to plug it with but that. Those were the glory days, my lady. Oh yes, he pines, and I long to live them again. Alright. You have need of an old sailor around camp. You be my quartermaster. Do I have a quartermaster? No, I need one. Alright. So we could bring in Jaymond the Jolly. You think that was a good story, or get away from me? We could do it for good. We could do it for an old sailor around the old sailor around the camp. Yeah, sure. What's a quartermaster do? Means that we lose less provisions when we lose it, and we also have more capacity, and we have better supply capacity. Nice. That's all very good stuff. Pretty happy with that. Okay. Cool. Now we shall wait. Ooh, what we got? Detailed maps of low durability. I'll repair them. These ones are actually useful, unlike most of the other items we repair. My daughter and heir. Ooh, we have a daughter. This daughter is quick like us. Her name shall be... Just seeing what names we got. She can be Tansy. Sure, why not? She can be Tansy. A devoted follower. A moment, my leader. Jamin stops me as I survey the encampment. He's still breathing heavily when he addresses me, laughing. Do not think that your efforts go unnoticed. The men admire you. Children pretend to be like you when you play. And the whole camp seems to think you the greatest woman alive. I wish to help you in the same way that you help us. I know of your current efforts, and I believe I'll be a worthy addition. So, I can get Prestigious Schemer. What a great display of loyalty. Becomes my friend. Be my guest. Make sure everyone knows how great I am. Let's say what a great display of loyalty. We'll become friends with this guy. Alright. Seems good. We finished the next level of supply tent. Upgrade that again. Cool. Continually upgrading the camp. And then we got another couple of ticks to go. And there we go, 100%. Execute scheme. Seize the moment. And we've performed in our play. Done a chivalry play for them. And that now means that I can make a request. Although he would say no to most. Oh, he would say yes to gold. Alright, we'll take his gold then. Nice. And then we could go perform in another play if we wanted to. How many months? Oh, we're not any months pregnant because we just had a child, of course. One thing I wanted to do is I wanted to set this to tell me when it was available, but I already have apparently. Okay, it's just not available. Let's do an artifact delivery. Where do you want to go? Lord Harold would like me to deliver this artifact to the province of Sunrise Keep. Yeah, alright. I'll go there. It's next door, so seems alright. I have done it. Well done me. I'll grab some provisions off of him. Oh, I just noticed we now have a max of 11,000 provisions. Crazy. Do Camp Revelry. We ideally want to scheme when we do Camp Revelry. I've taken the road down south before, haven't I, from here? We could head north. We could head up to the other part of the wall that we haven't finished. But if we'd finished the other part of the wall in this character, we did the whole thing. Yeah. Maybe it's worth going up here to visit White Harbour. And at the very least, we can decide whether we want to go somewhere else from White Harbour. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to go to Wolf's Den as well while we're here. There's a sightseeing event in White Harbour. Also, the only great sept found in the north. The snowy sept relies on the patronage of House Manderley and welcomes all of the faithful in the realm of winter and snow. Alright. Let's go up there. We do... Well, actually, we don't need to go to Winterfell. I was thinking we maybe needed to go so I can get my follower skill point, but I don't think I can because I think we've already been there. So, right, let's go. I don't know if I'm going through very dangerous land. Didn't mean to if we are. Right. Hospitality for a day. The journey has been long and tiresome, and my feet ache so much that my ancestors must feel it. As I feel I'm about to collapse from exhaustion, I feel something heavy weigh on my neck. Before long, I'm adorned from head to toe in traditional Cranogman garbs, the streets alive with jubilation. Every house head beckons me to come inside and rest my weary laurels. It would only take a moment to regain my stamina, and I'd be welcomed as the guest of honor. Cranogman hospitality is legendary, but can I really afford not to see it for myself? I think as a paranoid person, we maybe don't want to do that. Ooh, the drowned god's tithe. The howling of the wind makes it near impossible to be heard more than a few feet away. This damnable storm's intensity is only picking up. Rain stinging our eyes and stranding heavy carts and laden animals in a stew of thick mud. The same silent tableau can be seen up and down the line. stronger followers helping to pull transports loose whilst the young and elderly huddle beneath whatever shelter they can find or form. Nature herself seems set against us, leaving my followers on the edge of breaking. And say, come, put your back into it. Get the gear, go on, move, or pray to the drowned god and hope. So hope is a 25% one here. Yeah, get the gear is a 43% one. And then this is terrible. So let's say get the gear, go on, move. Every follower of less than excellent health now has a negative thing. Not good. Crimes of passion. Rounding a little cluster of tents as I leave a makeshift brewery, I come across a gaggle of followers having dinner around a small hearth. Curiously, both Joran and Lothar are amongst them, neither of whom particularly enjoy one another's company. Before I have time to ponder such a strange quirk of seating, Lothar mutters something unaudible, only for the whisper to send Joran into a blind rage. With a flash, a weapon is drawn, and blood about to be spilled. I intervene, arrest Joran to the stocks, or let this play out. Do I want to allow them to duel? Ooh, I don't know. I could try and intervene. One of them is becoming wounded. Potentially if I do this. I guess I intervene? Okay, it worked. Well, that's good. The Holy Tree. I'm told that nature is venerated here in Leaky Path as an extension of the will of the old gods. We watch as the locals adorn an old tree in fine materials and jewellery, as if they were courting it. Many of my entourage are satisfied to watch from a distance, but I feel compelled to do something more. Say fascinating, have the tree burned or join the celebration. Say fascinating. I didn't become a wise woman, but we tried. Knight Errant. We've had this one before. This is the one where they say, let's go find the Fountain of Youth or whatever. I don't really want to. I don't really want to recruit him though, so let's do it. The quest. Ah, yes, there's a guardian here. Wow, crazy. Well, I'm going to say, don't fear, I will fight it. Oh, but that means that Alphen gets recruited anyway. We could have just recruited him in the first place. Let's say, don't fear, I will fight it. He's become the owner of the holy water, and does that mean he's joined us as well? He has. Alright then. Well, cool. Eyes in the night. Morning brings a report that a man-eating beast has struck again. 2 missing from last night. What's left of them found not too far past the perimeter. Just tangled scraps of flesh left by some huge beast. The sentries can't get a look at the damn thing. Whatever it is, it's got a taste for us and it seems smart enough to follow us during the day or early evenings. I cast my eyes to the blanket of trees stretching out in every direction. Too dense to see more than 100 foot past the camp's perimeter, providing plenty of room for the terror to hide. Watching, waiting, hunger slowly building for its evening meal. Tighten the watch, a chance that Joran, Lothar, and Jaemund die. I shall take its head, as long as it doesn't eat anyone important. Oh wait, there's Sagato, the person who wasn't... Oh no, we did recruit him. Never mind, that's not... I was going to say the person we didn't recruit, but no, there was a different name. Okay. I think I have to try and take its head, unfortunately. I don't think we can let our husband have a 50-50% chance of dying. I shall take its head. Bear. We can't afford to wait another night to outrun the thing. Gathering my hunting party, I intend to end this, and to do so this very morning. The beast's tracks are surprisingly light, but clearly ursine. After nearly an hour, we reach a broad forest grove where the footprints simply seem to vanish. A guttural bellow from behind prompts us all to wheel around, where the gore-slick muzzle of a huge bear stares at us with all too intelligent eyes. The creature's trap spun, breaks into a sprint. Okay, now we do have very good prowess, so there is a chance that this is fine. Then they circle around it, surround it, which is a 95% chance that there's a 75% chance I die, or have at you, beast. which is a 22% chance that there's a 70% chance we die. Which is very low if you think about it. Like, it's 1 in 5, followed by 3 in... followed by a 7 in 10. That's not as low as I thought it was when I said it out loud. Alright. Don't kill us, don't kill us, don't kill us, don't kill us, don't kill us. The beast falls to our numbers. Oh. I was like, don't do it again. I don't want to play as the 0-year-old quick character whose parent died in the woods again. We just did that. In fact, we're still doing that. We have arrived at Snowy Set. Alive. It was maybe a little dangerous, but we are here, and we are alive, and we're going to end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.